Alright guys, this is gonna be probably the first Let's Play SD Gundam GX on YouTube. Reason why is most people don't know you can actually play this on BSNES now. The newest edition of their version emulator can basically play this game without crashing in the first few minutes. So if anyone hasn't played the predecessor SD Gundam X or the successor SD Gundam G Next, I'm gonna introduce a bit about this game. It's the game where you build and you fight and you destroy your enemy, essentially. The only difference between this and the previous game is that you have a captain unit, and if he dies, well, it's GG. So I'm gonna go through some of the maps. The main differences between this game and X itself is that the maps are all square sized, and that, you know, if you've played X before, you'll notice that some of the maps are rectangular size and their sizes vary, and these maps are all the same except for, you know, you have an extra moon or earth or two. Let's see, I'm gonna do starter. I'm gonna do this one, and you see there's a lot more maps. There's like 16 of them on Earth and 12 on the moon. So I'm just gonna do 50 turns. Tech, that's a good question. I'm gonna start with 1 just because you know, it's his first video. Factions. One good thing is you can actually choose the same faction on both sides now. So if you want Federation on both sides, you can. Titans, you can. There's no AU, by the way. And Zeon and Neo, Axis Zeon and Neo Zeon, you have the same map or same flag. And the original Zeon, and I don't think what's that other called? The Lost Fleet or something? I'm not sure if it's in the original Zeon or Neo Zeon, but anyway, there's not much difference except for you got the Sandskir Empire as well. So, and you know, if the enemy gets Sandskir, it's a heck of a game. Yeah, I'm just gonna do. I'll just make sure. I'll make sure we both get the same stuff, so it's fair. All right, there you go. Oh yeah, one more thing. In X, SD Gundam X, blue is always favored. In that, I mean, if you look, they're closer to the moon or something, or they're closer to a base or a colony, and it's not really fair. Here they've balanced everything. So if you look at the blue side, you have a base here, and you've got some set of colonies here, and 2. Oh, and actually these are the colonies that you can actually drop. These are real colonies you can't move. And red, you should get a. Well, I guess it's not completely fair, but you know. Oh, there's one here, pretty far away. Yeah, there's two movable colonies here. Well, I mean, it's more fair than the next itself, I can say, but it's not as. I guess there are exceptions. And one thing that's different from X is that only certain ships you can send to Earth. Not all of them. But the big ones especially. Like if you talk about Federation or Rondo Bell, um, the lock item or rock item, whatever you prefer, because it's space only, right? Space only, so you can't enter the Earth, which is sad because considering how much capacity they can carry. And they actually introduced fuel here. If you look at the bottom right corner, you said 135 or 135. That means okay, let me move and show you. After moving, you see 122. So you spend for every tile, you consume one, and when it goes to 0, you can't move. Well, you only move one tile. And you're gonna refuel them with fuel ships, which are here. When it says supply, S supply in the bottom, ship supply, meaning they can actually supply them. And M supply is mobile supply, meaning your mobile suits can be supplied. If it goes to 0, if you run out of your ammos and HP, when your HP is low, you can't get refueled. And C capacity is how many units you can put. Range, when you do a long range map attack on a particular unit or ship, that's the range. All right, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna build yet. I'll go into the units later. The main differences. So the map is huge. The game takes longer, and the computer is well, okay. This is stupid. It's kind of I don't know why. Like I found this on a Chinese website. They don't. Seems like they're the only ones who can find a way to exploit or play this game. None of the other sites I've been to know about this yet. So I'd like to show the world you can actually play without bugs now. So if you notice here, the enemy, the captain unit, is called X-Zaku. Well, the captain unit starts with Ace level, and he doesn't go in. Because if you build crappy units, you just have to leave them alone, or you just use the colony laser, which is right here, to destroy them. But here they've introduced for the first time a cancellation button. So if well, I don't have a unit that I can destroy right now, but I'll show you later on when I get the chance. But you can actually destroy units free of charge. Mini map. They got this map. I don't ever use it. This is the Saliok. It's like a comparison. So now I have I'm winning by a margin, well, just because they calculate this on a point basis. This is base, Uchu, unit, lists, and base lists. The music sucks if you have noticed. The other in X it's more energetic. The music if you listen to it. Here it's like very dull and boring and repetitive. In G Next you get a lot more factions, as many as 12, and you get more music that way, and they're more interesting too. The map in G Next is smaller, way smaller, but the battles are really unfair. Like if you have a Zac, you'll never be able to beat a Wing Gundam. What the hell did I just do? Oh man, that was stupid. I was supposed to leave one unit here and then go here, but it decided to dock him, so that was really stupid. In GX, you have to utilize your ships more because you run out of fuel, you can't move, and your unit's pointless then. I can actually destroy everybody, but I don't wanna. What kind of Earth did I choose? Oh, it's pretty generic. I kind of like the ones where you have it's all ice or all grass. Got most of it in space now. Just gonna focus on the moon right here. I think I dropped one. I'm gonna send the other one on the other moon. And the computer usually, or almost never, bother you in your moon or in your side of the moon. I don't know why. And yeah, they have this T Gundam. Random, and you can get up to I think 2 or 3. One is typical, and they're okay early game, but they tend to suck when you get to Tech 3 or 4. Alright, I'm gonna save here, and I'll see you in the next video.